USF made quite a lasting impact on you. You're still involved. You're involved in the Team USF club, or whatever you would want to call it. Kevin, don't give me that look. But talk about that, your involvement with that, and how you stayed connected with the university.
Well, when I moved back here from Spearfish, I did practice out there for a while, and I wanted to get back involved with USF, and of course they've got a lot of things going there. And again, with this pending transition, there are a lot of good people, alumni and fans and supporters who want to build something not only to support the university, but to stay involved. Mm-hmm. And of course, with the NAIA to NCAA transition, Team USF is really the umbrella under which those things, I think, are coming together. USF's got a lot of good things going, and they really, I think, deserve sort of an alumni arm of that to support it. And if you look at all the other schools, from large or small, those that are having success have a format for that, it seems. And I mean, you can look around here, whether it's USD, SDSU, Northern, they've all have something like that. And Team USF, or USF, has had some of those things, but to reflect the change, particularly from NAIA to NCAA, where you've got different compliance issues, this is one that's really coming together to provide that support, and frankly, it's going through a development process, just like I think the athletic programs probably are.
Well, I think it's a great thing that's going on, and something that alums should continue to get involved in. Since I've been here, the alumni branch, outside of a few very loyal people, has not been, a loud voice in the community, certainly. But I'd like to get your thoughts just on when you heard that this transition was going to take place from the NAIA to the NCAA. What were your thoughts on that?
Well, I think it represents opportunity. I mean, at that point, you've got you've got a fresh start for saying, okay, what are the new rules under which we're living? I mean, and you take what we have here in Sioux Falls is not only a community that's able to support it, but a lot of specific alumni and people who follow it. Mm-hmm. You think about parents of students. I look at my parents. They were, of course, heavily involved in Sioux Falls College. I graduate, and to a certain extent, you sort of lose that connection.
Right.
Well, Team USF, I think, is an opportunity for folks to stay involved. At a certain point, it's going to be able to provide exclusive access for members to the programs, to the coaches, that sort of thing. And so again, you've got the mutually beneficial relationship, I think, between the university and alumni, where the school can offer certain things to people, but there are a lot of us out there who can offer things to the school. And I think in the process we benefit from that because we're getting together with friends that we've known for a long time, and there are networking opportunities and all those things that are, practically speaking, things people care about. And there are a lot of alumni in the business community and out there where they can benefit from it for little to nothing, from a cost point of view. And so it seems like a winner, in my opinion.
Well, Kevin, are we recording this? Can we play that back to plug it on a weekly basis? As good of an explanation of something we've had on here. Well, I want to give you one chance to plug the homecoming post-game show coming up, or event coming up this weekend after the USF South Dakota Tech game. So why don't you take it away with that?
Okay, well, as you're aware, that's a night game. Mm-hmm. And so what we're doing basically, again, as Team USF develops, we're having essentially a membership drive. But it's also just a social function designed to get folks in, have a good time, tell folks at the game, look, here's an opportunity to go to Tinner's. It's where we're going to be. You can learn a little bit more about Team USF. And you can essentially have a good time and look forward to maybe some increased opportunities to get involved. Because I think in the past there it hasn't always been, or it's maybe been less than clear as to how someone can get involved and what the tangible aspects of that are. And I think there'll be more of that dialogue after the game that night.
Well, be sure to go and support the Cougars out at the Bob this Saturday. They play South Dakota School of the Lions at 6 p.m. Following that at the Tinner's Event Center right there on 69th in Minnesota. Go and check that out. Help support Team USF and the Cougars. Stacey Koistra, thank you, sir. We appreciate it. Good talking to you. And there's a lot of stuff we didn't get to, so maybe we'll have to have you back on.
Well, that's probably just as well. You know, one thing I should say before I go, if it's okay.
Oh, yeah.
You'd reference playing overseas in Sweden. I did meet my wife there.
Oh, did you?
And so
okay.
that's one of the things that, you tie that whole USF thing into propelling me to Sweden. I would be remiss if I didn't take that opportunity to mention that.
Remiss, he's using lawyer terms. Well, we appreciate you coming on. I hope your wife heard that.
I hope she did too.
Some points. If not, we'll get her to tape.
Fair enough.
All right. Well, Stacey Koistra, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll look forward to having you back on here.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Mick.
When we come back, we'll be talking with USF head cross country coach Mark Hyder. You're listening to the USF Coaching Show on 1232 WSF.